Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to the Tim the Trucker channel. I am your host, Tim the Trucker. Now, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with me, and I sincerely appreciate that. So, without further ado, let's get to today's topic. And today's topic is 4 pros to the US Xpress dedicated Dollar Tree account. Now, I recently released a video about the dedicated Dollar Tree account with US Xpress, but I felt that it was kind of negative. And you know, when I do these videos, I like to give a more of a well-rounded, balanced perspective on whatever I'm talking about, the topic that I'm discussing, right? And I just thought that the last video I did about US Xpress was all negative. I sprinkled a little bit of sprinkled a little bit of the positive pros to the company, but overall it was more on the negative side. And I like to be a little more balanced in these videos, because if you're watching these videos, I'm pretty sure you're trying to get information about employment, or you know, you're a driver or somebody's interested in becoming a driver, and you want to know, have a good idea of what you're getting yourself into. So I like to give you both sides of the coin, right? And I thought the last video I did was a lot more negative than I wanted it to be, but it was honest, because a lot of times with that dedicated Dollar Tree account, the recruiters don't tell you everything that you're getting into, and it may not be their fault, because they're not drivers, but they know more than what they're gonna let you know, and the recruiter gonna tell you anything to get you in that truck. But when it comes to the Dollar Tree accounts, the beverage delivery companies, I guess, like the soda companies, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, the beer companies, or the food delivery is the accent, food delivery accounts, companies, it's a lot of work. And you know, I don't want anyone to get into something. I don't want anyone to waste their time, because our most precious and non-renewable resource is our time. There's nothing more important than time, nothing more valuable than time. So I don't want anyone to waste your time thinking that you're getting into a situation or a job of employment that you're not able to actually perform the job and make your money, because it's a process to get with any company. But I don't want to prolong this too long. And the first pro I got is the pay. You're getting 43 cents a mile per mile. That's your per mile, cents per mile pay that you're gonna get. So how many miles that you run, you're gonna get 43 cents on that dollar. So if you run 100 miles, you're gonna get $43 for that 100 miles that you worked. So I think that's a plus, because especially for beginner drivers, a lot of the drivers aren't getting 40 plus cents a mile. So that's a pretty good price to start for a beginner driver. But it's another caveat to the this first pro with the Dollar Tree account. Now, on top of getting the 43 cents a mile, starting out, right? I think it goes up, but starting out, you also get paid per load that you do. So every time you go to the warehouse, get your load and deliver the load and come back, you get paid anywhere from $150 to $250 per load, on top of what you got paid cents per mile, right? So you can really make a good amount of money with this Dollar Tree amount. So that's the first pro. In my opinion, that's one of the best things about the US Xpress dedicated Dollar Tree account. So second pro is it's a dedicated account, which means that you're only working with one shipper and receiver. So you go into the Dollar Tree warehouse or Family Dollar, General Dollar, whatever whatever warehouse you happen to be working at, assigned to, and you're gonna go to them, deliver to the stores, and go back to that same warehouse, right? And that's gonna be the process. So with that, that also means that when you do your 34-hour reset, you're usually going to be able to do it at home. If not during the week, be able to sleep at home sometimes, because with these dedicated accounts, because you're going back and forth only to one warehouse and out to their stores that they deliver to, it's probably going to be some type of local or regional situation. So you'll be able to get home, or at least be close to home, and a lot more than if you was on a completely over the road account where you're just picking up freight and delivering it all over the United States. So the fact that this is a dedicated account, I like that, and I believe that's another pro to this Dollar Tree account. Next is US Xpress in general. This is not just for Dollar Tree, but just US Xpress in general. They keep their trucks in pretty good condition. I never had any major serious type issues with the US Xpress trucks. I believe they use the Freightliners and Internationals. Internationals, they can be finicky, but they're not terrible trucks, especially if they're in good condition. And from my experience, US Xpress keep their trucks in pretty good condition. So that was my third pro. And my fourth pro, and this could be something pretty subjective. All of this is my opinion, but if you get a lot of exercise on this account, because it is a lot of physical labor. I've expressed that this is one of the hardest jobs I ever had to do, as far as like the manual labor aspect of it. But with that also comes, if you're someone that is looking to like lose weight, and you are in good enough health where you can stand on your feet for 8 hours a day, 2 hours at a time, and unload these trucks, you can lose pretty good amount of shape. Make sure that you staying hydrated on this account, because you will expel a lot of water. You will sweat your behind off. So make sure that you're putting in sodium, potassium, and water in your body, so you'll be able to do this job. But if you're someone that's looking to lose a couple pounds, I've heard a lot of people losing anywhere from 20 to 50 pounds on this account, just because of the physical labor and have the nature of the job, right? Having to climb into the back of the trailer and unload boxes all day, picking up boxes, putting it on the roller, picking up the rollers, setting those up. You can lose pretty good shape. You're getting a lot of exercise, and that's my final my final pro to the US Xpress dedicated Dollar Tree account. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you agree or disagree with any of the comments I made here, or you got something you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. Until next time, y'all.